Okay, welcome to our third Stunning Snowflake tutorial. We just finished round 4 and we have 4 clusters on each side and did our slip stitches over to the corner after we connected. So now we're pulling up the yarn for the next row, which I am using the yarn from the first row. Tightening up those extra pieces there. We're pulling up 2 stitches, and then we're going to work over the tail here with another double crochet and a second double crochet. All right, we do 2 chains in the corner and then back in for another cluster of 3 double crochets. And then I'm just going to tuck the tail off to the side because if we work right across, you're just going to be able to see it. So, into this chain space for a double crochet, then we're wrapping 3 times, going down underneath of that middle post, pull through 2, 2, 2, and 2 again, and then another double crochet in that same space. Now, we're doing a row of decreases so that it can start to stay flat, because as you can see, it's becoming more than half a circle there. So we're going to skip this middle space here and go straight into this next space with a double crochet. You're going to want to make sure that these are pretty tight and that they haven't loosened up, otherwise you'll start to see a gap. Then we'll wrap 3 times, go under that middle post, 2 rows down for the extended double crochet and the regular double crochet. So you see how we just skipped right over and didn't put any additional stitches in. Now into the corner for a cluster of 3. Then we're chaining 2. Another set of 3 double crochets. An extended double crochet. Pull up our loops 4 times. And a regular double crochet. Skipping that center stitch and into the next space with a double crochet. Wrap 3 times. Pull up a loop and pull through 2 4 different times. Double crochet into that same space and into the corner. Chain 2. Another cluster of 3 double crochets. Into the next space. Wrap 3 times. Pull up a loop. Go through 2, 2, 2, and 2, followed by a regular double crochet, skipping that middle stitch, going straight into the next space, and wrapping 3 times through 2, 2, 2, and 2. Regular double crochet and into the corner with a cluster of 3 double crochets. Followed by a chain 2 and another cluster of 3. Sorry for the delay on the third video. I had to wait for some help making this. As you can tell, my nails are not as pretty as they were in the first 2. I'm now realizing I should have touched them up. Alright, extended double crochet through 2 and 2 and 2. Regular double crochet, skipping that middle stitch, wrap 3 times, double crochet in the same space and into the corner for another cluster. Chain 2, and another cluster of 3 double crochets. Double crochet into the next space, loop 3 times, pull up a loop under that middle post, and pull through 2 4 times, followed by a regular double crochet. Skip that middle space, double crochet, loop 3 times, regular double crochet into the corner for a cluster of 3, followed by a chain 2, and another cluster of 3 double crochets, into the next space with a double crochet, and my daughter, who's helping me make this video, is encouraging me to say that I hope you guys like this video, and I will be doing more of these if enough people like and subscribe and request that I do more tutorials. Skip that middle stitch, chain or wrap 3 times, and a regular double crochet. Now we're going into the second of these 3 stitches here with a slip stitch, and then we're going to slip stitch our way over to the corner with 2 more stitches before we pick up the next color. Now you can begin to see this will lay flat since we did the decreases in the middle, and we will pick up those the next time around. But this is the 5th row. We still have 4 clusters on each side because of the decrease. And then we're going to, let's see, pick up the white color next time. So I'm going to pull up a loop of white in the corner, pull up 2, another double crochet, oops, followed by a chain 2, and another cluster of 3 double crochets, and I'm just going to make sure that all of these yarn pieces I'm carrying are off to the side so I don't carry them away from that corner. And we're going into the next space with a double crochet, wrap 3 times, skip a row, pull up a loop, through 2, through 2, through 2, and through 2. Regular double crochet into that same space. Now here is where we're going to go into that decreased stitch with a regular double crochet, loop 3 times, and we're going to go around this chain, not around the post, because that was a decrease. We're just going to go under the chain, and we're going to pull up a loop. So we still have 5 loops, and then we're going to pull through 2, through 2, through 2, and 2 more. And then a regular double crochet in that top space. So you can see how we're just picking this up, but there's still going to be a gap between change because we decreased. Into the next with a double crochet, loop 3 times, pull up a stitch under that front post, through 2, through 2, through 2, and through 2 again. Into the corner with a double crochet, cluster of 3, chain 2, same corner for another cluster of 3, okay, so we're going to pause and look at what we just did. So we've got 5 clusters of 3, 3 of those are extended, and we are on row 6. We're going into the next space with a double crochet, wrapping 3 times, skipping a row, pulling up a stitch, through 2, 2, 2, and 2. Regular double crochet into the middle space with a double crochet, wrap 3 times, and then we're going under that chain right there, pulling up a loop, pulling through 2, 2, 2, and 2, and then a regular double crochet in that top space. Into the next, wrap 3 times, pull up a loop, through 2, 4 separate times, followed by a double crochet in that space. Into the corner for a cluster of 3, chain 2, back into that same corner for another cluster of 3 double crochets, into the space, wrap 3 times, pull up a loop, through 2, through 2, through 2, and 2 again, and a regular double crochet. Into the middle space for a double crochet, wrap 3 times, go under this chain, pick up a loop, through 2, 2, 2, and 2, and a regular double crochet. The pattern isn't really changing from this point on until we get to the edging. Into the corner space, cluster of 3, followed by a chain 2, and another cluster of 3 for our corner. Extended double crochet, into the middle, wrap 3 times, under that chain, pull up a loop, and a regular double crochet. Into the next. Extended double. And then we're coming around the last corner. I'm sorry, next to the last corner. Chain 2. And this really can go on for as many rows as you would like, although I probably would recommend a decrease every couple of rows. But I've only been doing 1 on row 5. And you can see how that's really shaping up. I hope that makes a little bit of sense, given I changed the colors so you could try to see which rows and get used to the pattern. Wrap 3 times, go under that chain, pull up a loop, extended double crochet, and a regular double crochet in the space. Now we're coming up on the last corner for a cluster of 3, chain 2, and a cluster of 3. Now I have found with many of the sugar and cream rolls, I can get about 2 of these out of each roll, There's about 150 yards in the patterned yarns, and the solid yarns I think have about 200. I'd have to look at one of the labels. So we might be able to get 3. But we are coming up on this last round, and we're going to pause and come back with a final video in just a moment to show you how to do the edging. So we go a last extended double crochet, regular double crochet, and then we're connecting in the center of these 3 stitches with a slip stitch and slipping over to the corner with 2 more stitches before I change colors once more. So we're going to pause and come back with another video. See you soon.